attempts to leave uh, the underworld. I think this time you should be able to actually hear the game. Hopefully, I tested it. It worked. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. And you're gonna survive. I don't think you're really watching the anime. Um, so last time we left Tartarus, not Tarsus or Doors. Hopefully, I remember it now. I don't think I ever used Doors, to be fair, but Tartarus. Um, and yeah, also, am I wearing the Pride shirt because it's Pride Month? No. Am I wearing it because it's like one of my two shirts that are meant for lounging at home? Yes, that is the correct answer. Um, so let's just get into it. I was kind of thinking about potentially playing a different game, but then I was like, well, I kind of want to keep it coherent because I do want to talk about Pride by Ellie Hazelwood. I am like over third way through the book. Not yet halfway, but getting there. I think I'll get at least halfway through it today. And it's slightly better, but I wouldn't say good. And I didn't want to, I didn't want to just suddenly talk about it in a video that's not also about Hades. Not that, not that Bride by El Hazel and Hades have too much in common. I mean, there's blood in both of them because Bride Bride's main character is a vampire. So take from that what you will. But let's just play. Also, I am using my mic again. I didn't use it last time. Mostly because I really, really hate the sound quality of it. But then you can just like hear all of my clicking really, really well. And I decided that it's just better for my voice to sound really, really bad than for you to, mostly hear me furiously mashing the buttons on my mouse. Because that is my game style right now. Um, so let's go for this, shall we? Hello, Hypno.
Looks like you really took the heat from one of those bloodless burn flingers back there, didn't you? I know how tempting it can be to try and catch those fiery explosive bombs they throw, but if I might offer you a bit of personal advice, you really shouldn't do that.
Hmm. What does what does he do in his free time? Hmm. No, no, he's very sweet. A little confused. I think that has much more to do with him being kind of sleepy all the time, though.
Concealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
That is very still,
Power that can
thank you.
shield away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, sure. Uh,
Hello?
uh, Hello, now you can continue sleeping. What's going on here? Let's listen.
Bestowing on them all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
She's always up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their
Hmm.
mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
True. Also, I feel like they're mostly very happy to have a pawn that they can use in their power plays. So there is that, right? Fun, really fun.
Utter darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
He's made several.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Princess. Take care.
Yeah, no, I keep falling into lava, right? I mean, I didn't do it as much last time as I thought I would, which, if you think that I did it a lot, then that tells you a lot about how my previous rounds in Asphodel went. That was the word I was looking for. I kind of forgot what the beginning of the sentence was. I had to go backwards and like realize that because I was like, what was I trying to say? I knew it had like, you know, an actual go. I am not making much sense to myself.
Despite the Underworld Prince's optimism, his old companion Cerberus, the multi-headed hound, maintains a somewhat sulky attitude for now.
I mean, I can imagine. I think Serby does want Zagreus to be happy, right? But also does not want him to leave. So I don't think there's much we can tell him that would, that would make him completely happy. Should he talk to Daddy? Does Daddy want to talk to us? He doesn't want to talk to us anymore. He does. No, he doesn't. He wants to ignore us. He looks very stationary. Aren't you working, dude? Like, what's with the paperwork? Are you asleep? He looks kind of asleep, right? Like, he looks like he fell asleep while, like, signing documents. Do we? Can we do? Or narrate anything? Nope. I don't think I got any. Whatever. Ooh. Hello, Meg.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Zag and Meg. Kind of matches.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Aww. Brilliant. The ancient Furious trust deal retribution for eternity against all those who live unspeakably befouled the lives of others. All those whose lives unspeakably befouled the lives of others. Okay, befouled the lives of others. My ability to speak seems to not exist today, which is not a new thing to be fair, but still. They each seem to relish their grim word, though none so much as Megla, the first among them. I mean, she's a badass, right? She's a badass. Where am I? Here.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than
Yeah.
nothing.
No, but like, I think the issue might be that like those who work there are all like souls of the dead. Just a guess, like that might kind of make it seem a little less lively than you would want it to be. Because like I do think that otherwise it looks fine. Like I like the decor. I mean,
Cleaning the rafters.
yeah, you can see some of these handiwork, huh? Clawy work. But like otherwise I think it looks nice. It's just, it's definitely difficult to feel like you're in a again lovely place when everyone around you is dead. I mean, except for Meg. I guess she's not dead, but she wishes us dead. Traits. No, you have nothing to trade. Okay, let's go. Let's go get ourselves built again, shall we? It's a lot of fun, by the way.
Lie down.
I mean, sure. Let's. I kind of want to save up for another death defines. Time to lay down. Let's rest. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've done this before.
The dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the Underworld, Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
That is cute. I remember doing this before.
The
I would not be a good voice actor.
Shut up, old man.
He does
It's
not
like,
know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
eh,
I'm not listening.
Zaggy. Let's take him. I want you to sit on the throne.
Father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him.
Hello.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
So that sounds very much by chance and not by your design. But also, like, yeah, this is kind of, isn't this kind of partially like why you just tell your children if they're adopted, right? Like, I'm not saying he's clearly not like adopted, right? But still, and also the sepia is kind of nice.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Okay, sure. Apparently, there's people having a lot of fun around here.
Why? You're Nyx. You're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so please.
And it does.
Never was my wish to hurt you.
It does give off like next vibes, right? I wouldn't trust.
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
And it's all looking more complicated. And again, could Hades just talk to his son, please? Would that be too much to ask?
Another one.
Ooh, there's some weapon.
Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Ah, you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know, there's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
That's sweet.
Stygius, blade of the underworld. I need your strength. That's a new one.
Yeah, I prefer to have some health, thank you. Let's go for my bow. Right. I like my bow. Sorry, Skelly. I will not waste all of my day on unsuspecting you.
Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
Slightly reminds me of Doki Doki Literature Club when you are on the date with Monica. Is that what her name is? Ooh, Dionysus.
Revelry? People having a good time?
see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Sure. Let's go for the rare one.
Things up around here.
Oh, there's an enemy. That was fun. Perhaps I also feel a kinship with the easygoing son of Zeus, or it's said that he has some mortal blood in him, not just divinity. I didn't read the armies, I guess. Okay, sure. He's always rushing somewhere.
Ominous looking portal on the ground right there.
Do we? Yeah.
So all I need to do is sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here.
Oh, that's kind of like the color amount of it.
Who or what is that?
I remember it like a little bit. I think I've been here before. Maybe, maybe not. It's, you know,
The void from which all life and
not lasting, I don't think.
forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down? This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades,
Oh yeah, I definitely want to hear.
may I ask who's...
He's so pretty. Like this design, it's very nicely creepy and like slightly horrorish. A little confusing. It's like it's a very good one. I mean, all of them are. I mean, yeah, you're kind of. Oh, the like heads and is there a fetus on his? I think so. And like the body parts, it's so slightly disturbing, but in a very fun way. I can't look away. I'm fascinated. Nice for me if I was using fast. I'm not using fast. Okay, let's go for that.
Stand the winds of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
I'm not gonna get myself hurt even more after already getting hurt for just coming here. Yeah, let's go for more of this. Like, I mean, I should probably go for the other thing because it probably that works. Nice. Oh no, should to be moving. I'm a little out of it. Okay. Nice darkness. Is that like antimatter? Ooh, I can get more. Okay, sure. Let's go for this. I don't know. I'm a little out of it today. Well, I'm always kind of out of it. That's the thing. Okay, sure. Okay, this could have gone much worse, honestly. Happy with the result of this room. Yeah. Let's go for Zeus. Who's there? Oh, the mine sweeper. It's not. Oh, that's Galta. What am I doing? My friend. Die. Let them explode. Nice. Could have gone much worse.
Summoned Hades by that Nyx, the night goddess. Is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and here we are.
Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I mean, like, whatever. I just like the things that use dash because I do just dash on accident a lot. So, you know. I mean, it's gonna be a boss, and I'm not sure I should do that, but I don't mind them. Unless it's that's anyone. Why is this room so empty? That's a little sus to me. What's happening? What's happening? Why am I so bad at this? Ooh. Die. What's going on? Okay, I would have preferred the brothers over this. This is a little annoying. And like, kind of starting to hate the mind creating dudes. They're a little. They're not exactly great. Why am I standing in the line of the mines? My friends die. Can you die, please? I would appreciate if you did. Yeah, sure. There it is. Okay, let's just. Should be fine. Nice. That was fine. That was alright. This could have gone a lot worse than that. Didn't have any money, so I mean, I cannot even get any money. Is this smart? No. Will I do it? Yes. Why? Because. Oh, it's this dude. I hated this dude. This is like the worst creature ever. I do quite dislike him, so. Let me just stop you right there. How am I supposed to even avoid this? I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Ow. Oh, my 2 health. Does not bode well for me, does it? One health. Bodes even less well for me now. I survived with 1 health. That's unexpected.
You may have suffered many wounds, but
Hello,
you
Athena.
imminently, cousin. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Athena. Yes, that was also a Epic News reference. Nice. Nice. Kinda like this. Kinda like this. Let's go for that one. Okay, let's continue. I'm probably gonna die in this round, but you know. I still alive? Definitely not because I'm amazing. Am I supposed to do this? Oh, it's that one. I did not want to necessarily do this. Die on me, please. That would be nice. Yeah, yes, I will be alive. Ah, that worked slightly better than I thought it would actually. Like, I survived a lot longer than I thought I would with 1 health, so hopefully that means I'm getting somewhat better at this very bad game. Definitely not worth the, like, 30 money I'll get for that, huh?
Waste my time.
Kind of, yeah, I mostly wasted my own health. Hello, Aphrodite. You're a little high and mighty.
Here we go again.
Let's see if you can live through this.
Oh, again? Come on. This is slightly better than the, like, previous thingy, mostly because, you know, I mean, as long as I move, this is not the worst it could be.
Damnable fools.
There.
Hello, Aphrodite.
You've met Athena, dearest, so you know not all the ladies on Olympus are alike. And I, for one, am grateful to our forebears for that.
Girly. Let's go for that. I mean, I'm, like, not surviving this run, which is a little sad. Okay. Definitely need that. Actually, let's go for that because I'm, like, dying a little bit. You know what? Let's live riskily because, like, that's kind of on theme. It's also very much on theme for the, like,
They're making me choose.
oh, it's this one. I mean, I like Dionysus. Now Aphrodite is going to be angry with me. Let's go for that. Sorry. Surely there's no way.
One of the wiser choices that you've lately made.
Probably not.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite.
She already does. I'm pretty sure she's pretty angry, so that's fine. It's fine. Aphrodite, stop it. That's not nice of you. Girl, I'm trying to leave. It's apparently not possible. Hey, no, Aphrodite, no. I think I'm dead. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Refuse my good graces like that again.
I might actually. I might just because that was mean. Girl, that was mean. I mean, I like to live dangerously. The main character from Bright also likes to live dangerously. I mean, she doesn't like it. I don't think she really cares. I don't think she's ever really had an option not to. She's like,
Hey there, Dusa.
just
How's your endless toil treating you?
ooh, hello.
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
I mean, I don't think Hypnos is, in a state to do that. I think he's just asleep 99% of the time.
That's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Shouldn't I be like on the top of your list? Isn't that like your job?
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Yeah, I think he does that all the time.
Get on it, Hypnos.
You never
See?
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
I think so. Yes.
I wasn't about to drink it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable enough to drink some like random ancient blood. Hello, Serby.
Headed Cerberus is busy thinking of his next savory meal.
Aw, let's just bet you then. Love you, Serby. Well, let's see if I can do better on this run. But yeah, basically the main character in Bride, she's a vampire who lived as a collateral, which was like she lived as like an exchange vampire to assure that there would be no war between the vampires and the humans, I think. And basically, everyone has always hated her life, and now she lives with the West werewolves, the Alpha, Beta, Omega verse stuff. So she's also hated there. She's hated by everyone, everything, all the time. And she just stopped kind of counting the number of assassination attempts on her. So, you know.
Chamber's a mess. Look at your desk, Father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command?
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask the house contractor since you're too busy. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance? There we go.
I can do anything first. You know. Let's stop the mix.
The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nix? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
I mean,
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to
I'm not too prideful to accept. I just, Nix, you're, you know, they are also like kind of hating each other on occasion, and hating me for preferring one of them over the other.
I won't.
So, you know, let's just go. There's something on my
That's what
prophecy.
That's the way.
Remains.
My extended family seems an interesting lot.
Right. Nice indeed. Sure. Is there anything I can do? I can. You know what? Let's go. Let's just go.
Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran. Boatman guy. Use it or lose it, pal. Use it.
I mean, yeah.
Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
That's sweet. Mm.
Come, Segius.
Hey, that looks pretty mean.
Okay, let's go. Nice. Let's see who's gonna help us now. Of course, it's Aphrodite.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and bright.
And sure.
Gardens
Give
lush
us last
and
time.
plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
Let's go for that. Let's go. Ooh, I may be able to actually upgrade something this time. Yeah. This is like I keep forgetting that I'm not using the what is it called? Bow. Why am I asking this if I didn't know? Nice. Nice. Should I go to Chaos again? Nah. I like Chaos well enough, but you know, when I then immediately die, I think I should get better before I talk to Chaos too much. Hello, Skulls. You're kind of pretty. They look a little like very cool lamps. I don't think they would appreciate me saying that, but you know. What am I doing? I mean, I'm alive. Hello, Zeus.
Has lovely Aphrodite put you in a trance already, Zagreus? Or might I offer you the blessing of Olympus to intensify her catastrophic power with my own?
Oh, of course you can. Do I go for that? This is also nice, but let's go for my special during that.
Zeus?
It's probably not the right choice for me given my playstyle, but you know.
Think you can stop me?
Cool. Backstabbing is fun. I'm a little backstabbing bitch. Ooh. Sometimes don't know how I mostly avoid the mines. That sounded weird to me. And there are those born of this family who can absorb the essence, gaining oneness with the underworld. You're a stronger old while I mean, yeah, sure. I'm kind of an underworld child. Ooh. Ooh. You know, let's go here. Is this my favorite? No. Will I still do it? Oh, I'm too far away and I got hurt unnecessarily just because I was trying to do it. That keeps happening to me. Why was this one too close? I would like to know. Hello, friends. Nice.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
Mm. This one is nice. Let's go for double-edged. Let's go. So yeah, basically she's lived around people who hated her and potentially wanted her dead her whole life, so she's living dangerously for sure. Given my I strike? Is this ever the best strike situation? I'm striking a lot. I mean, dashing a lot. Striking as well. So it feels like I should be doing that, right? This wasn't, obviously, but... Hello, witch, can you die? The biggest issue with, like, special for the sword is that, like, it takes too long for it to start working, so... like that's not really different than move it. Let's go here. Let's try to get back to Asphodel. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. If I time it right, I can use it well for the like new summons. Timing things right is not always easy. Yeah, let's talk to Aphrodite. I mean, like she's very pretty. Hello, friend. I kind of like these. They're my favorite, like mini boss situation. I think mainly because I tend to do all right against them, and also like they just look like giant like bugs, spidery thingies. I don't know. I kind of dig that now. That could have been better. That was a little too far away. Nice.
Anyone else?
No, not giving stuff to Aphrodite. I mean, I should take call, right? Um, Could I like dash damage? I sometimes think that she, among all the Olympians, may be the mightiest of all. A crashing wave of thunder and tempest are preferable to a broken heart. Potentially, yeah. And she seems so like she seems to be one of the more like vicious gods. She can be kind. Ooh,
Another key.
there is fight chamber. I really like the feel of it. Or is the place I want to go to them? Here. Sure. Did not really need it, but okay, let's go. Mm. Mm. Hello, witches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing some like dash strike damage. On occasion, at least. So many witches, witches, witches. So many of you. It's like the brand is like better later on, not because the writing gets much better, but it certainly becomes like a lot less focused on the like tropiest of things. So basically, like her whole motivation is that her best friend slash only friend slash sister um disappeared like a few weeks ago, month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. And the only clue about her disappearance that the main character, her name is Misery, by the way. At least it's acknowledged as like, you know, a name. Her only clue is a name that she assumes is the name of the new Were Alpha. Well, she doesn't know it at first, but like she agrees to marry the Were Alpha because of the note in her best friend's planner with his name. For now, it has turned out that it's actually the name of his sister, who is half human, half werewolf. Or were, I guess. And he's like weirdly trusting towards her, like her husband. No, but I'm skipping around, but he's weirdly trusting towards her. It's very clear that she's his mate, and that's like a fated thing, I think. And she's misinterpreting everything about that, so it's kind of funny. I like that. Let's go for the dash. Decent. Let's continue our journey. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Nice.
Come die again.
Nice. Do we go to Science Opportunity now? Actually, I would probably choose Zeus again. Like, not again, but I might choose again since.
I'll give these wretches not a minute more.
Come on.
Then here we go.
God, why am I standing in the middle of the track? That is a question I want an answer to. I don't think you can answer it. It's basically like he's, because also he can smell lies, and like that's meant very literally. And I'm also pretty sure. Well, I do know who the like surprise, like not evil guy. I don't think he's actually evil, but the surprise like enemy will be. It's like, there's this one guy, one werewolf who's like really nice to her. So I'm like 99% sure that he's, actually trying to kill us.
Father very much. For his grim work, let me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Interesting. Mm. This might be nice. This sounds decent for me. No. Let's get some more health. Like, I'm gonna just go the health way.
Feeling stronger.
Nice. Let's go. Hello, Mick.
Well, Zag, any last requests this time before I send you home?
I love her voice acting.
Let's see, how about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
Be cheeky all you like. You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing more.
Thank you.
I'm still right there.
Oh, really? This does not look so bad for now, but like there's gonna be the, stuff happening later on. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah, she's now doing this. Ow. Could I maybe? I should be a little more careful, I think. Not a little, I should be a lot more careful, huh? Okay, good. I mean, Meg is probably dying, but I might not end up much better than her. What did I? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be much better off than her if I do survive this, actually. Dead, yay. It's slightly better than last time. I kind of messed up the first, like,
I did it.
part of the
And blood.
story. Yay, another Titan blood thingy. Okay, so I think I did it with the blade and the shield. Ooh. Yeah, nice. Let's see.
Time to be a little short of coin.
Ooh, that would be nice. Let's.
Should I take the trade?
I like this one though. But getting one word of defiance is probably better. Let's go for this and let's hope I can. Let's hope I can get stuff.
The path from
Tartarus.
Tartarus is laid bare. Far above, the heat from Phlegethon, the river of
Phlegethon.
is
Phlegethon.
already,
I don't know, I kind of
even as its
imagine Phlegethon.
lie in wait.
Lovely indeed.
Tartarus?
Let's see how far we'll get this time. I'm in a little bit of a better position theoretically.
Change of scenery, at least.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There.
Or until I
Okay.
crush their bones to dust.
Nice. I sometimes like struggle a lot even with just like navigating towards the boat even when there's no enemies without stepping onto the like lava blood thing. Hello. I prefer you if you're, you know. Nice. Oh. Hello, friend. Just die. Nice. Yeah, oh, this is the created like lava pots, right? That's lots, not pots. I do hate that.
Delicious.
That's nice. Let's go for this. No. Oh, sorry, did not mean to worry you. So like, he's her mate. She's misinterpreting everything he says about that. Way worse. Sounds a lot more fun than it actually is. As far as I'm concerned, at least. Oof. Oof. Not good, not nice, not something I can live with. Die. Ow. Come back home, please. Ooh, hello, Dusa-ish thingy. You look like Dusa, but you're not Dusa. That's for sure. I don't think Dusa would ever hurt me. I think Dusa loves me. And it's like so painfully obvious that she's just like misinterpreting him and that like she's his mate. It's like one of those situations where it's like, you know, kind of stereotypically like boring to wait for the reveal because you're just like 100% sure what that reveal will be. Not gonna make it more difficult on myself, no thank you. Like I do want another key, but I can't do that. Um,
Better stock up.
ooh. Hello. No healing, huh?
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
Nice.
I do enjoy dead people's fineries.
Mm.
Just what I need.
That's kind of sweet. Oh no. Hello, Karen. Why didn't I talk to you?
Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically.
Does not sound like a yes.
I had to ask.
Gonna gift you something. Ooh. He looks pleased. Seems pleased. Sounds pleased.
Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you fleece me with those prices.
A little bit. Aww. I wonder where he finds the time to mill about as sometimes he is prone. His duty as the shepherd of the recently deceased must keep him very busy. Overall, yet even still he finds the time to collect trinkets and to sell them back to us for reasons only he could understand. I mean, he seems to really like to be, you know, wearing gold, so I'd wager it might have something to do with his fashion sense.
Moving right along.
Oh no. Oh, it's the boat again. Die. I hate you. I don't like you. Also, you also die, please. Can you both die? But, like, I do hate the wave makers, actually. They're just kind of making waves that can potentially hurt me. Yeah, like this. Exactly. I like the bomb throwers and the crystals more. Not that I like any of the enemies. They're all enemies. Oh my god, wave maker died. Actually died. Yes.
You like that, you gods?
Hopefully. So it's like kind of boring.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
I mean, like, am I not like the child of your whatever brother-in-law? Go for it. Sorry, I'll pick this up. Well, this is not going great, but this is, at least it's still going. So yeah, he's very attracted to her and like hates it for whatever reason. Like, I mean, I can kind of understand that like he might not be exactly happy that his mate is vampire when he's aware, and like vampires and wares are like historically enemies, but still like it's a little like dumb to be married to your mate and be like, no, I'm not gonna tell them because it's so bad if your mate's like dude, at least you're like married. You know what I mean? Like it could be worse. So yes, my nose is itchy because of course it is. More health or more Aphrodite. Oh, let's go for Aphrodite. My nose is itching so much. Mm. I don't want to stand there. Hello, green variations of you. Ow, that hurt. Hi, would you? Nice. Less nice. Oh, this could have been a massacre.
Lady Aphrodite.
Nice.
Name of Hades.
Let's take that one back. Good.
These.
Just to sell something. Sorry. Let's buy some healing. But wait. Hello, Hermes.
Others have come.
I have to call him Hermes because, Roman languages is their hatred of ages. Very much hopes. Nice. I like that. It also helped with the accidental dashing into the lava.
To gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
That seems to be happening quite often. Also, I do think that you would be able to tell apart a
No?
toddler from a teenager.
Great.
Have I ever defeated the Bomb Hyper? Ow. That hurt a little. Oh. Ow. Ow. This the second phase, yes. I think I could deal with the first phase, but like, not this, you know. It sounds a little annoying. Thank you for letting me live for a little while longer. Oh.
No, you don't.
This is not going great. Could it technically be going worse? Yes. But not by much. Let me tell you why there's so many of them. Oh, I'm dead, but that was interesting. That was interesting. That wasn't going as badly as I thought it would be. Not sure if I'm fully committed to continuing, but it shall continue.
I'll get that Hydra.
No, I'm 99% sure that that will happen, yes. Hello, Hypno.
Looks like the bone hydra of Asphodel just stopped you that time, huh?
How did us?
Heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
Yes. Definitely not because I'm just really bad at anything I do. It's definitely because, it just has too many heads.
It wasn't pleasant, yes.
Let's be friendly.
Hypnos, I got you this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Aw,
Cheers, Hypnos.
nice. What is that? Ooh. The Hypnos may be lacking in propriety. He brings such interior intention to groom we all are the right side. Nurse the chaos. What did I get? Um, okay, sure. I just got something from him. Police isn't here. Ooh,
Those shades are always milling about.
that's fair. You know, famous last words. What's the worst that could happen? Let's not give a gift to our daddy.
Father, I thought maybe, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
Daddy.
Father,
Yet his meticulous veneer gives way to impatience frequently enough, especially with his only son. This resentment extends to his never-ending work, while he presides over an endless procession of the tent. The master claims he alone can attend to their affairs, but grudgingly, I think, will expect his son's support. No, he very much does. Oh, sorry, Dad.
hey, that's the court musician's second. Long past due.
Oh, yeah.
See why not? Whew, it's a big job having to sweep up after Cerberus sheds everywhere.
Yeah,
It wasn't your fault, Cerberus.
it wasn't his nice to go. Of course, it wasn't his fault. But they also have, like, the right to, you know,
What
go.
are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
Come on. I know you love me.
Wretched broker, what's new, my friend?
No, I'm not giving you 5 keys for one bottle of nectar. Yeah, a lot of people aren't around right now. Should I just, yeah, I sure. Now I can try to get my 500 gyros.
Not even tired, thanks.
No, okay. Let's continue our journey then. Hello, Skelly.
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him 'cause he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you do.
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check.
I hope I can get
Try this one.
anything interesting. No. Don't think that
A new addition to the old collection.
interesting. I like it. I like getting more health. It's
Oh, change of plan. I like it.
not a change of plan. I accidentally picked up the weapon I already used
Time.
for clearing the underworlds.
That's
Hello, Dionysus.
Sometimes I have to wonder, man, what's going through your head. I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
Fucked me right up.
Oh, I keep forgetting that I do not have the same weapon all the time. Sure.
For you.
Let's go. Later. There's a point where the main character in Brightening Misery, where she, like, there's a girl that comes to her, the sister, the Ware's sister, the first time they meet, and she's like, well, I think she's somewhere between 3 and 13, and, like, I don't think she's being ironic. I think it's just like, oh, she's so clueless, and, like, sure, okay. She's a vampire who's lived in the human world for, like, a very long time. So, like, which for her meant taking the night shifts and, you know, just living kind of in a lot of isolation. And I understand that if you're mostly awake during the night, you're not going to see a lot of children around. I can kind of get that. But I also still think you would be able to tell a child from, you know, a teenager, like a toddler from a teenager, that just sounds like kind of unreasonable for her not to be able to tell the difference. So, is there anything else? No, you're going first. To the part then. Like, I can understand you like not being able to tell the difference between like a like I don't know like a 4-year-old and like a 7-year-old, like sure, that sounds very reasonable. That sounds like something that happens. But like teenager versus a toddler. Sorry, I can't believe it unless you lived completely isolated your whole life, which isn't the case with her. Like she has never really had friends, to be fair. But like she's had children around her when she was a child. And I do like kind of remember um the difference between how it looked when I was like 5 and how it looked when I was 13. Like those are pretty distinct categories. So I'm a little like it's a little unbelievable to me. It's like probably not the only thing that's kind of weirdly unbelievable about it, but it's like the one that I noticed. And like to be fair, I understand that children of a lot of different ages can look very similar to you if you're just like not used to spending time around children. I'm kind of used to spending enough time around children, like at least like definitely enough to be able to like tell the difference between you know a 3-year-old and a teenager. But I can understand why like you wouldn't be able to, I don't know, like say whether some child is like a newborn or a 6 month old or like they're not necessarily that similar, but like I know now that I already struggle with like 3 month old and like 10 month old and like 1 year old and 2 year old. Like, I do have those kind of stuff. And like I do spend some time around children, like not very actively, but enough to, kind of see what children look like. But still, I do think that that's a little over the top. I'm sorry, it's not a big deal, actually. I'm just, you know, nice this time. Yes, please. I have a bow, so the bow upgrades are very good for me right now. Ow, what am I doing? These witches are annoying. They're kind of pretty though. Hello!
How'd you get your hands on a nice bow like that? You take good care of Coronat for me, so I can try it too once you're up here.
She seems nice. This sounds good. Yeah, this sounds good for this. We go Zeus or another. We got another Artemis. I do like Zeus. Ow. Technically. Fine. Ow. I did not know I was close enough for that to hurt me. That's like sometimes a thing with me with this game. I like seemingly don't think I have a good understanding of like the hitboxes or like the areas of attack or whatever. It's like multiple times I have avoided something which I was like 100% sure would kill me, and like few times I have definitely been hurt when I was sure I was safe. So might want to look into that. But I also am like somewhat overwhelmed by everything that's going on. I'm happy that I'm like able to see anything and like generally just like move in any direction in time to avoid the brunt of the attack some of the time. Sounds like a decent combo. Okay. Aphrodite, your little high. Everything. Again, dead. It's not nice of you. Ow. Probably should not be standing in the way of the enemy. Ow, what am I doing? Sometimes I just like get weirdly. It's fine now. Just run away from them.
Idiots.
There we go.
Nice. I like them. No. I guess let's go for Dionysus. I don't want to make either of them angry with me right now.
In the name of
Could be worse. That sounds nice.
I'll take this one. What do I get?
I'm trying to get my other life thing, so. Not as bad as it could have been. Is it interesting? I don't think so, Denise. I don't like these crystals. They seem to be kind of evil. No. Nice. Why is there so many enemies suddenly? Go away from me. Get away from me. I don't like you. Ow. I guess I have a lot of money. Let's go.
Charon's shop.
You can almost buy both, but not quite.
One thing I'll say for Charon there, he doesn't talk too much. And since neither do you, I'm letting you have this.
Oh, nice. 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 Let's do this. Let's stop.
You are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon.
That's kind of.
So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come.
Kind of. He really seems to like gold. Okay, let's go to Meg. I think I'm in slightly worse position than last time, but I'm a little more prepared for what she's gonna do.
Listen to me, Zagreus. Your mother is long gone. You're never getting out of here, and even if you did, what hope could you possibly have in finding her up in the world out there?
I've hope enough. Not
It's mostly just hurt that his dad is not being a good dad.
His family is here, and so is your responsibility. You're running from yourself. Though, I can slow you down a bit, I think.
I don't think that's quite true, though. Okay. See, I already kind of out. I love these. Not great. Not great. Close. This is going to be. I'm making very stupid mistakes right now. Oh my. That was also not the smartest thing to do. Meg, die. Please. Ow. Ow. How did that? How are these hitting me? I mean, I technically survived. This is going to not be a long journey through Asphodel. No, I'm getting one more Titan block, so you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. But like, that's not a good amount of health.
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hall and going up.
Kind of need everything.
Got it.
a fighting chance to
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
fight my way out of here, I guess. Oh, it's these guys.
Skull Crushers.
I'm pretty sure I just died, so it's fine. This is fine. At least I got to Asphodel. Could have been worse. By how much? Not much, but it technically could have been worse. Oh, it's the wave makers. I really don't like you. I don't know why I dislike them that much. They're not. It's the worst enemy. I still feel like they deserve all of my content, so I would have preferred if there were or it wasn't more. But oh well, I guess someone hates me, like my father. He doesn't hate us though. He's just showing us his caring through being a really bad father, so. Uh, it's probably going to be it for me for today, but that was decent. Could have gone a lot better, could have gone a lot worse. It's. I don't think I said anything that interesting this time though. Uh, so yeah. Uh, see you next time, I guess.